Oh, hey, everybody. It's that time again. It's Drinks with Dee.
And John, we survived.
Love you.
Love you.
We survived. I will survive. Okay, so I'm having a coffee with a little bit of Bailey's, just a little bit of Bailey's, like not much, because I put honey in my coffee. So it tastes really good this morning. I feel like we're too far away. I'm going to move this in a little bit. Oh. What do you mean we survived? What did we survive?
You tell him.
So we went to the hardware store the other day, and I went there to get a 3 lamp harps. A lamp harp, in case you don't know, and I didn't know what it was, is that thing that the lampshade sits on. It goes like that, and it's kind of sprung. Yeah, my finger is healing, but it's not quite there yet. But it's so I went to get those. This one sees basically a repurposed round raft, like something you would go tubing in, on the wall, and starts getting after me about wanting the sled. It's a sled. It's a sled. I want a sled.
Well, yeah. And
Yeah.
would that be fun? Because it snowed and, we haven't done that together. So I thought, well, why don't we do that?
So I said no.
No, I'm not.
2 days I said no.
You did.
And then on the third day, because the snow was going to go away, we went and we got the sled, and then we went to the
Urgent care.
Oh, well, went to the urgent care first and got my stitches out.
John was taking me there because we did the sled. Oh, yeah, she went down and fled. No, John went to urgent care. Has fingers
to get my stitches taken out. No big deal. But then we went and got the sled, and then we went sledding down the hill at the golf course, which is probably not the brightest thing in the world.
No, everybody does it. It's a big thing here.
Yeah, the other 2 people that were there. Yeah,
there are a bunch of kids.
I know.
No adults, mind you. Except Mayor Bob did come in.
Mayor Bob came to say, yeah.
Mindy came in. She was deputy mayor. I don't know her exact title, but she's a big muckety muck with Madison.
She's great.
Risk management.
And yeah, they met us there at the top of the hill.
Pull in, and I think they thought there was risk management issues with us going down the hill. And we didn't really think it would be a problem, but it ended up being kind of dangerous.
Well, because at the end of the hill is a gully where we usually put our golf balls on the first tee and on the 18th tee. If you miss the 18th green and it goes down, it's going to roll down this hill and into the gully. Well, the gully
is a
creek on one side, but it has a concrete bridge, because I didn't want to go in the deep water.
That I almost went.
And deep water, I'm talking about, 8 inches deep, but it was 7 degrees.
But yeah, the sea when it's really cold here.
So I chose to go the other way, and about halfway down the hill, I realized the error of my thinking, because I headed right for this
bridge.
This little bit. Well, shoot, just roll the
run, Rudolph.
Roll the tape there, Tony, and you'll see.
W. Griswold.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Golf course.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time.
Okay, here now I'm operating. Hi, Mayor Bob. Good. How are you?
What a great mayor! He's checking on his constituents. Thank goodness Tammy's here because we have a nurse.
You're stalling. That's Mindy.
Oh, Mindy. Oh, hey, Mindy. Sorry, I thought it was Tammy.
Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah.
Risk management.
Stop before you get to the creek, okay?
You better stop before you get to the creek. Okay. Stop. Yay! Yay! You made it! Yay! She did it! Merry Christmas, meeting!
Ho, ho, the mistletoe. It's hung where you can see.
How was that?
Somebody waits
How did you steer it?
Kiss her once for me.
Uh-oh. Whoa. I'm noticing these young folk have gloves on.
Holly jolly Christmas. And when you walk down,
Things you do for
why don't you
love.
say hello to friends you know
Mike Sled.
and everyone you meet. Ho, 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 the mistletoe. It's hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you. Why don't you kiss her once for me? Have a holly jolly Christmas. And in case you didn't hear, oh, by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Yeah. Ho, ho, the mistletoe, it's hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me.
You almost did. But honey, wasn't it fun?
It was fun.
And in case you didn't
A lot of fun in the slides better than I
oh,
thought
by
they were.
golly, have a holly jolly. Oh, by golly, have a holly jolly. Oh, by golly,
Yep.
have a holly jolly.
That was fun. I'm cold. You're still filming. Okay. I'm glad we got the sled.
Thank you, honey. It was fun.
Merry Christmas, baby.
I love you.
I love you too. So, well, that's so. See, it's hard for you to tell, but when I stopped, I stopped with this hand, which was probably
Not
not
helpful.
but I did stop because if I hadn't stopped, I would have gone right down in that. It's a culvert, basically, so it has more concrete on that side. I think it would have been bad
Not
if
helpful.
I'd have gone down on that side head first. I think that would have been put that in the bad pile.
Yeah, but
There's a third
wouldn't
pile.
go
There's
down
naughty,
head
there's nice,
first.
and there's stupid.
You
Put
would
me
have,
in the stupid pile
no,
for
you
doing
would not
that.
have gone in head first, but probably would have not been helpful.
I have momentum. I have inertia. I would have gone in head first and then flipped my legs over had I not. I don't know if how I dug my toes into the. I mean, it's a little hill. If this, it sounds so
But
silly to
still,
be
it's very
talking about it,
slippery.
but it's the catch bin at the end of the little hill that's really. Because when people first said, "Oh, in Madison," they go, I was making jokes about, if we do that, you slide down into the Ohio River.
Like, no way we're doing it there. I knew that.
But had we even, because that's where the most snow was, had we done it there at all, there's
Oh,
this
no way.
notion that you can stop. You can't stop.
No.
So I heard that, oh, well, the kids go do it at the golf course. I'm thinking, where? Oh, right off the putting green in the 18th green. I said, well, there's a ditch down there. Oh, yeah, that's what stops them. This one young man who you just saw in the video, he's the one that takes off running and wah, like that. I said, have you gone in the water yet? He said, 5 times. God. So his pants were frozen. You could hear him walking up
He
the
didn't
hill.
care. He was one line.
Oh, it was great. So
It
that
was
was a lot
fun,
of fun.
though. It ended up working out perfectly.
Now we have the sled prominently displayed on a lounge chair in the front window. And the sled is still doing fine. I was shocked that thing actually that sled slid the way it did.
Well,
Sled
that's what
slid
it's
the way
for.
it
It's a
did.
sled. And it had
I think it's
it
repurposed.
had all the Christmas decorations on it, so it was
Yeah,
definitely
well,
for the snow.
you can put,
And
yeah.
yeah, technically it's like for tubing. Okay, whatever. But sled, sleigh, tubing. But it was fun to get everyone's opinions because they're like, oh, I would just use an old piece
It's
of
a piece of cardboard. Good thing about a piece of
cardboard
Yeah.
or a garbage bag. I'm like, people do that? I guess they do.
Oh yeah. Well, good thing about an old piece of cardboard is you can bail. But the thing about this particular sled is that because it's basically meant for tubing, I think, your butt is way down in it, and you really can't. I don't know how you could bail out of that. But I sure gave it serious consideration right just before I got to the concrete. And by the way, when you see a sign that says ice forms on bridge sooner than the road, that's what that was. It was basically a concrete bridge. So when I hit it, when I was supposed to be slowing down, I went a little bit faster. Now we're not talking about great speed here, but like I said, it was 7 degrees, and there were only two. I'm not going to call us adults. I'm just going to call us big people, because I don't think there were any adults other than Mayor Bob on that
He
hill.
came to check on us, he and Mindy.
I wonder
And
if
he
he,
said,
I
hey,
wonder if he
you
would
don't
have
go
done
in
it.
the creek. Oh, okay. I thought,
I don't go in the creek. Oh, that's easy.
oh, it's this close to go into the creek.
Can of corn, and I was.
And then John went to avoid that, so he goes over to the bridge instead.
Yeah.
And was
Culvert. Yeah.
hanging off by, like, I don't know, like a hand, right? About that much. The sled was hanging off in the bridge.
Yeah. So it was fun.
It was fun.
It was fun. I'm glad we got the sled.
I loved it.
People kept saying, John, just get her the sled. She's not going to quit. They didn't call you the Terminator, but you were like the Sledinator. I will have a sled. You will get me a sled.
You had, well, true, but you had a few people saying, is she out of her mind? Why would she want to do that? It's dangerous.
I didn't think you actually wanted to use the sled. I thought you just wanted it.
Why would I just want the sled?
I don't know.
No,
Why
I wanted to
would
use
you?
it. I wanted to go sledding.
You have hats you haven't worn?
I do try to wear them. If I haven't worn, well,
try is the operative word.
I do have a few hats I've not worn. However, we might as well, since you brought up the hat, we always give away a hat every week. And this is Christmassy and fun.
Here.
And makes noise. Little bells. Little jingle bells. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling too. I think this one might look good on
It's
you.
lovely weather for
Lay
sleigh
it right
together with you.
No, 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 no. There you go. You look great. And I'm a little elf. John Sandy. Well, I guess it's really an elf hat. It's an elf hat.
Any
We're
hat.
both elves.
Any hat in a storm. Mm-hmm. Ho, 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 ho.
So here's the question. Whoever answers the question first wins the hat. So, what is the coldest place in America? The coldest city? That's the question.
Like historically or right
Yes.
now?
No. Just
What is
in
known as the
general.
coldest city?
Yes. It is absolutely known as the coldest city in America. And we're not there. In fact, it's a heat wave today. I think it's like 50 degrees. Before it was like 7, 6, 4, 2, negative.
I can tell you the coldest well, shoot, I think I know the answer to that because I worked there one Christmas time.
Well, I'm sure.
And I would do a show. I'm not going to say where it was or what the show
Our
was.
viewers are super smart. They will get someone
I know.
get it quickly.
I know. I did a show where I would show up, and this was a musical. I would show up with my coffee in my rented van, and I would take my last sip and leave some in there for the trip back. The show's 2 hours long, so I was gone
Oh, it was frozen.
2.5 hours, frozen solid.
No doubt.
I mean, a coffee sickle, and that would happen in a matinee in the afternoon. That would happen at night. It was so cold that it wasn't cold. It was weird. It was.
Well, that's where you can throw a hot water up in the air and it freezes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
and-
this place definitely known as the coldest
And the
place. in
snow would
America.
blow across the road. It wouldn't accumulate anywhere because it was so cold that there was no moisture in the air. Mm-hmm. Anyway, but
Madison was cold, but we enjoyed it because we had just left Palm Springs. Go ahead, baby. You can. Yes, good one.
Woo, thank
Hold up. Say.
you.
So we were in Palm Springs,
All right,
and that
enough
was
of this.
warm and really hot. You know, when we were playing.
It was 82 degrees. It was
82
amazing.
degrees.
But you know that because you all were. I don't want to set the elf hat on fire. I don't have a cold, but I'm a little sniffly.
Well, this time of year that happens.
I'm going to here. You talk for a moment.
So we were in Palm Springs, had a wonderful time playing golf, had a wonderful time at John's concert.
Palm
Before
Springs is
that,
not the coldest place in the country.
no. And in fact, it was 20 degrees hotter, I guess, than it usually is. So we went in a good time, but we thoroughly enjoyed the cold when we came back.
Oh, yes.
Because the snow is beautiful. It was a
Little
difference.
bit.
You know what? Variety is the spice of life. So we
Yep.
like different environments, but that definitely was a difference. The pendulum swung.
Yeah, it was something. And we had a great trip back, and our hats off to Delta Airlines, by the way, because when we were leaving, was it right at first? Was it when we were leaving Palm Springs, or was it no, it was our
Salt Lake.
layover in Salt Lake. So we flew from Palm Springs to Salt Lake, which is a pretty easy flight. It's about an hour and change. And then, gosh, listen to me, I'm all stopped up. Then we were going to fly from Salt Lake to Cincinnati. And we got on a plane, and the doors closed, and we're all blah, blah, blah. And then, actually, no, the doors didn't close. I think that's I think that's important in how Delta, how airlines categorize what happened. There was some mechanical problem. Oh, we're working on it. We're going to get it fixed probably, and they worked on it for an hour, and then they said, well, we're not going to get it fixed. So get out, and we're going to, well, please watch your step and go back to the
Deplane.
back to the terminal, and we're going to work on getting another plane.
And they did
And we
right
both
away.
were thinking,
Oh,
yeah.
this is going to be bad because, it's Christmas time. And we were thinking about spending another day in Palm Springs. Forget it. There were no flights. There were no seats. There certainly
no hotels. There were nothing.
Together.
But-
So forget it. But
In 10 minutes,
it worked out.
10 minutes, they said, okay, everybody go to gate 40.
Like 2 gates down.
Yep.
It's
And
so easy.
they had another plane. And as when the people got off that, I think you were in the restroom, but the first guy that got off that plane just ran like O.J. Simpson used to do in the Hertz commercials. I think it was Hertz.
Because he had a connector.
Had a connector. So that
that's the worst.
flight was late from somewhere. Maybe Los Angeles, I don't know. But a bunch of the people that got off that flight did gosh, I remember doing that. I'm so glad. I don't ever want to run through an airport again. But we got on the plane, and what took the longest? You remember?
Oh, yes.
They got a plane
Oh, yes.
like that, but
But then I saw the truck. This kid pulled up in the truck
catering truck.
and came up and just started like pushing and pushing
What?
trays of stuff that was this high. And he kept pushing. Oh my God. Oh my God. And everybody else is sitting around. And this poor kid is the only one moving the food.
Right, one guy, and he had to have gone to the plane we were originally on.
Yeah.
And taken all the food off of
Exactly.
it, put it on this
It
truck.
took a minute, This poor, I was like, oh my God.
She was looking out the window going, hey, like that. I don't know if I hope he noticed. I hope he knows he was appreciated because he worked his butt off that
did.
night. And we wound up being what? An hour
We were fine.
an hour and 15 minutes late was no big deal.
We're very happy with Delta.
But Delta did a great job. Pardon me again.
Yeah, we've had very, very good luck with Delta. And we do try to fly them.
And my brother flew for, in fact, it's Mark's birthday right now.
Oh, happy birthday, Mark.
I got it. Well, by the time you see this, it'll be yesterday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mark. Happy birthday to you. Well done.
And your father was a pilot?
Yep, my father was a pilot. My nephews are pilots, both of them. Yeah.
But we
Brian and
left
Travis
Delta.
are both pilots.
We
Yeah.
went Virgin Airline, which is an affiliate of Delta, when we went to England. And that was fun. And that was a great flight. Was it at Virgin? You liked that, right?
Yep, that was great.
They
And
make
then
it kind of
we
a
went to New
party
York.
plane.
We went to New York
On Delta.
recently on Delta as well. So that was great. Delta's been great. My brother started with Delta in 1978 when I started Dukes. So it was a big year. Big year for us. And he retired, and I'm still at it. Oh, well.
And then Brother Bob, a mayor,
Brother Bob. Love you, Brother Bob.
he's working on a big grant.
Bob and Susie came
Hopefully he'll get
to
it. To New York. That was
to
fun.
New York to see the show. That was a lot of fun. Gosh, I should have used my nasal spray this
You
morning.
want to go get it?
I might in a minute if I sneeze again. I might. So what did we just finish? Oh, I think we talked a little bit about this last week, and Dee Dee was like, "Oh, I just don't like those sorts of that sort of entertainment, that dystopian society entertainment."
Well,
Well,
after a while, you feel like you're in
she
a
was
dystopian society.
so hooked on this show. We just finished watching Silo, and my gosh, what a show that is! And if you're not familiar with it, check it out. It might not be for you, but there's an actor named Steven Zahn that is so. Everybody in it is really good, but he is so good. He's such a puppy. Don't want to give anything away, but he's just an amazing. Steven's probably not quite my age. Maybe he's 60. Maybe. Sorry, Steven. Maybe you're 50. I don't know. I don't think so. But
But the better known actors are Tim Robbins.
Tim Robbins is in it. He's fantastic as
He's
well.
very good.
And the lead
Rebecca
girl,
Ferguson.
is that Rebecca
Yeah,
Ferguson?
she is one of the Tom Cruise gals in Mission Impossible. British. She was MI6. I don't quite remember. I don't remember.
She's the one in
I don't remember her name, but
it's in the tent with the gun, like that in the sandstorm.
she's in like three of them. And she's really quite good in this.
She's very intense. But my God, I watched a little documentary because we've watched the whole thing now, and there's two more seasons apparently that they've already shot that they're putting together now, but it is intensely filled with the most amazing visual effects that you could ever see. They are so amazing that you don't realize that's what they are.
Well, and
That's the
basically,
key to visual effects is make them so people don't go, oh, well, that's a good visual
it's a
effect.
different world. We'll put it that way, and not a pleasant one.
It's a silo. They live in a silo. Not a little one, a huge one.
Yeah,
Well,
we won't give anything away, but basically, they go to at the end. It's the beginning about how it all started. And these are things people worry about, like World War III and nuclear war, and just ending up in a silo.
we're one crazy person away, you know.
Yeah. So to me, okay, I did get hooked on it, but I'm glad it's done because it's very,
It wears you out.
very dark and very negative, and it is fascinating.
I see it as very hopeful.
Ugh,
I see it as that if you have a will to live and you appreciate
not true.
freedom, and they even use this word. Because I've often said, I think I put it in a script, but the most important attribute that a human being can have is curiosity. Curiosity is the seed for every great invention. Curiosity is the seed for every great event. Somebody said, I wonder if, and they went for it. So that's what we've got. We've got in this show, we've got very basically, there's two kinds of people who are curious and who do not accept the status quo because something just doesn't quite make sense.
And then people
And
get the
then
jab.
people who are complacent. People.
They'll do whatever. Oh, okay.
And it doesn't matter. If you're a sheeple, then that's okay. You need sheeple so that the herders will have someone to herd. But it's very clearly defined.
Yeah, they
In
definitely have
this.
that line of demarcation, and the people will do whatever
And there's one character.
whatever the mayor says. And the mayor is Tim Robbins. They call him mayor.
Yeah, they call him mayor. And then there's even one spot where one of the characters, a wife of one of the leaders of the silo,
Sheriff.
says, we're gonna. It's time we make a choice. Because a lot of times people live on the fence. And they'll postpone, they'll stall making that choice. I don't want to make the choice. Actually, I think when in the video you saw of us going down the hill, when Dee Dee was going down the hill, she's like, "Oh, hi, Mayor." I said, "You're stalling."
He did.
But so there's that element too. So if you haven't seen the Silo, it's just called Silo. It's not the Silo. It's Silo, and it's Apple TV. And I cannot even begin to imagine how much this show costs, but it is gorgeous in a
Dystopian,
what was that?
dark sort of way.
Metropolis. It's kind of like, if you're a film person, it's kind of like Metropolis, but on on steroids.
I'd love to watch that. That was on the other night, but I fell
Metropolis,
asleep
well, we
because
can-
I always wake up early, way early.
I never do.
John,
Thank God.
John sleeps a little later.
A
But
little later.
but just it's dark, and I'm glad it's over for now because we've had enough. In my opinion, we've had enough Silo in our life,
Give me Mo. Give me Mo.
and we try to watch a Christmas show every day. And last night was Frosty the Snowman.
Happy birthday.
Hey,
Still don't know why he says happy
I
birthday.
don't know if it's cute.
But it's very cute. We watched that, and Jimmy Durante was the host of that show.
And we had the Grinch the night before. Then we've done Peanuts. So
We tried to watch the other Grinch. I just couldn't do it.
yeah, the Jim
Sorry,
Carrey
Jim.
Grinch.
Jim
That
was amazing as the Grinch, but they just
too much.
too much serial filler. They deviated. Obviously, the Grinch, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, is only 24 minutes long. I think maybe 28. And then they had to flesh that out for the movie. But it was like, come on. The makeup was amazing. The for the time, my God, the visual effects were fantastic. How Jim Carrey was able to maneuver in all of that stuff, he's phenomenal. I'm just now really realizing how talented Jim Carrey is. I just watched something on YouTube that showed like the greatest impressions of Jim Carrey, and he turns into those
He
people.
does.
It's he'll be there, Jim Carrey, and when he first started, he would turn around away from the camera, and then when he turned back with lifting his collar up, or he'd be that person. He'd be Jack Nicholson. It was amazing.
I met him once.
His Joe Biden is pretty
yeah.
funny. Oh my
I met
God.
him once, and he was great. He was charming and nice and
Yep,
kind of normal.
yep. But with that face that just
Yeah.
can do anything. He did a movie with Martin Landau, who you and Paul knew well. I knew him. I knew Martin from Poker Game, but he did a wonderful movie about a movie theater called The Majestic. And
I remember that. It's very good.
I think Martin might have won an Academy Award for
I
that.
think you might be right.
I know he did for Ed Wood, right? He won an Academy Award for playing Bela Lugosi in Ed Wood.
Well, and honey, you have done a ton of Christmas movies. You were quite big in the Christmas movie world.
Well, thank you.
And
Thank you.
it
Thank you.
seems like the friends and fans, what they like the most is Christmas goes to Willow Creek. They love that. Or you all love that, it seems.
Right.
And let us know which ones you like. And go to the store and you can grab, maybe not that one, but Christmas
I
cards.
don't know if you can get them from the store, but you can certainly rent them online.
Sure. You can get Christmas cards at the store.
Christmas cards you can get at the store,
And Jingle Smells.
JohnSchneider.shop.
Jingle Smells.
Jingle Smells. I think Jingle Smells is hysterical. I think the guy that plays my son did a great job.
I've never seen it.
No?
No.
Oh my gosh, we've got to watch Jingle
I
Smells.
haven't seen Christmas cards either.
I know what we're doing later today. We're watching Christmas Cars and maybe Jingle Smells.
Well, we do have a couple of days left, actually, until Christmas.
Well, tonight I have that
It's
show.
17th.
This is actually Wednesday when we're doing this. Tomorrow night, will be tonight. for
Come to
you.
Cahoots in Lebanon, Tennessee.
I think it's
gonna
sold
be a
out.
fun
I don't
group.
think you can.
Well, I think if it's
I think
not,
we
it's
can.
close. But it's a lot of our friends. I mean, a lot of it's sort of we wanted to do a couple Christmas shows this year, and New York is quite different than Tennessee, so I think it'll be fun. A lot of folks that we know are going to be there.
Yep.
So it'll just be a neat, I think, Christmas party for us. So come on over. If you're in the area, we'd love to see you. And
I might actually be
we're
able to
kind of
play.
at capacity, but I think what they do is make it kind of like a cozier spot. But it's not like there's not room for other people, I believe. So.
Right.
And if not, we'll figure it out.
Well, but full is full.
Full is full.
Full is full. So we're going to do that tonight, and then I think that's it for a while.
Here.
I'm wearing my Hick golf shirt because we belong to Old Hickory Country Club just outside of Nashville, and it's too cold to play golf. So I'm kind of, by proxy, I'm a golfer by proxy right now.
I mean, look, if we're there today, or if it gets this warm later, we
Gotta
can play
trim
golf
this
in
up.
this.
This is awful.
I mean, it would be cold, but we can do it in the 50s. I'd rather it be the 60s, but 50s could work. Could you golf in the 50s?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'd
Your
have to wear
fingers are the
another.
issue.
My fingers, yeah. Ooh.
Oh,
I can't believe I played golf with this finger
You
last
did.
week.
Twice.
Last week.
Twice. 2 days in a row. Full
I
round.
learned how to keep these
Do
fingers
that.
off.
Did you do that like you're
Off
shooting
the
a gun?
club. Well, it's that finger too. Anyway, what? Oh gosh, it was
Now,
something I
let's
wanted
know
to
what
talk
everybody's
about.
favorite Christmas
Oh, I went
movie is.
Gil
And tell
Gerard.
me what your favorite one,
Oh,
and then we'll get to that
to
guy.
Gil. Gil's a great guy. Gil Gerard
Buck
passed
Rogers.
away. Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
But what's your favorite Christmas movie, honey?
That I did.
That you did, and then in general. But I guess it's probably the same, would be my guess.
Well, it's hard to beat Christmas in Tune. Christmas in Tune
Yeah, then
was
there's
really
that one.
really good.
It must have been the mistletoe. What's the other words? No, 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 no.
The falling snow, the magic in
No, no,
the frosty air that made me
no.
love you. The feeling ever.
John and
I
Reba
really like.
McEntire. That was a good movie. Now I have seen that when we watched it last year. It was
Yeah.
fun.
I
Very
really,
good.
really liked Merry Christmas, and I'd
Ooh.
almost forgotten about that wonderful little movie
We watched that this year.
that was
Quite
shot.
good.
Yeah, that was shot. I directed it. It was shot out in Agora Hills, California, in July, which is when you always film Christmas movies, so that they can be out for Christmas. Now, Agora Hills in July is probably 95, 100.
Well, I will tell you something.
And it was
funny.
Tom Bosley. I think it
Oh,
might have
he's
been
cute.
Tom's last movie. I loved it. And then what did we see like a couple days later where Tom was in it? Was it Bye Bye Birdie?
I
The
don't know.
doctor? He played a doctor in some anyway. Tom Bosley was wonderful.
But I will tell you what fun fact, funny actually.
One moment.
John did a movie that had something to do with the poinsettia farm. I don't know exactly,
Poinsettias or poinsettia, I don't know how to say it,
but we
for
know what they
Christmas.
are. We all know what they are. So we're at what
Oh,
Lowe's,
I know. So
and
you're
I
saying
grabbed one,
I'm a
and it's
poinsettia
and it's
expert, right?
beautiful. So it's gorgeous. We bring it in, and this one takes it outside. It's a tropical plant and kills it. He killed the poinsettia. And you did a
It was only
movie.
out there for about an
You
hour.
did a movie where you ran or you owned a poinsettia farm.
They were plastic in the movie.
I know,
You
but I
can't
gave you
kill a
picture of it.
plastic
Put it
plant.
outside. Put the poinsettia outside. I know you can't do it. And believe me, it's gone. It did not last at all. In fact, when I brought it in, it was really pretty. And when I looked at it on the way out, because John finally brought it in, it's like brown. It's bad.
It was
It's
only out
worse
there. It
than
was a
Charlie
mistake.
Brown
It
Christmas
was out
tree.
there for about an hour.
It's the
Yeah.
Charlie Brown poinsettia
Well, but I was just thinking, well, I just saw a bunch of beautiful poinsettias outside, so it must be okay. Well,
in a hot house.
That was Palm Springs. No,
Oh,
they're
oh,
they're
oh,
outside of the
okay.
hotel in Palm Springs.
They're tropical plants.
So I've seen the error of my. Why did we select a tropical plant to be the official plant
I
of
don't know, but
Christmas?
they're beautiful, and it was so pretty for an hour. And what made you think it should be put outside?
It's a plant. You plant them. You put them outside.
Well, it's gone. It's dead.
Well, it may come back. You know, they do go dormant.
No, it's
I
not
also
dormant.
I also
It's dead.
watered it because it was dry.
Well, it's dry now.
I guess I iced it. Yeah, that was a mistake.
Yeah, Tony, I'm going to send you a picture of this so people know how bad it is. It was this beautiful poinsettia, and now it's not. But when we went to Lowe's, what I really wanted to get was the Bumble. That was another show we saw this week. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and the Abominable Snowman. The Bumble was huge.
Bumbles
Gigantic.
bounce.
And I
Bumbles
thought,
bounce.
how cool would it be to put on our back porch?
Yeah, I'd be fishing it off the neighbor's roof again, like my pants, my workout pants. Oh
We're
my
having
gosh.
a ball, and we're glad we're here in Madison for a little bit. Again, we're going to Lebanon for John's concert.
Tennessee.
And it really will.
Lebanon,
Yeah,
Tennessee. We're not going to Lebanon.
Yeah,
No.
not across the ocean.
No, not right
Don't wanna
now.
go there.
Uh-uh.
But Lebanon, Tennessee is
I hear it's
amazing.
beautiful over there, but I'll just look at pictures.
And we're just doing like it. This is kind of like a fun show with friends. It's sort of our Christmas party of the year.
What?
It's turned out to be the show because it's all these friends that are coming in
Tonight?
in
You mean in
cahoots.
cahoots? Okay,
Yeah.
great.
No, it's going to be that kind of show. It's that's fun.
Gary and Susan are going to be there.
That's what I mean. That's
Right,
how friends
yeah.
are coming. It'll be
Yep,
great.
Brent and
then-
Tina are not going to make it. Sorry, folks. I know Tina's mom is you got to take care of Tina's mom, so that's good. Friend of mine. Now I've known on and off for 40 something years. I was a big Buck Rogers and the 21st Century fan. And this gentleman I met through Jack Skaggs. Jack, you're probably watching. Hello, Jack. Hello, Jane.
Isn't he the Fast and Furious guy? Or no, that's Jack Gill. Sorry,
That's Jack Gill. Yeah,
did they jump over stuff and
Jack
blow up
Skaggs is
cars?
my retired, long time ago retired. He's old. He can't retaliate right now. Anyway, he's a dear friend of mine who was 20 or 30 years on the California Highway Patrol. So he introduced me to Gil Gerard. Gil Gerard. Well, he also is great friends with Eric, with Crazy Eric
Oh,
Estrada.
Eric's great.
But Gil Gerard passed away. Now it'll be 2 days ago, I suppose. Wonderful, wonderful guy, salt of the earth. So Gil, your family, our condolences to your family. I've Dee Dee never met you. I love you. I hope you're making heaven a better place. I'm quite sure you
But I
are,
remember
and a
Buck
funny
Rogers.
place. A
Buck
funny
Rogers was
place.
a big show. I didn't really watch it, but I was looked like it was a good show.
Oh, I love Buck Rogers. It was great. There were like 1999 people, and there was some other thing that Lauren Green was on. What was Lauren? Space. So
I
was
know the show you're talking about.
so was
It was a big
Battlestar
deal.
Galactica.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, there were those folks. Buck Rogers was a little more campy than that, but anyway,
We like
miss you,
campy.
miss you. Yeah,
We like campy
campy's
around
fun.
here. But another death that was really, really, gosh, we don't want to be Debbie Downer, but everyone's talking about it, and we have to mention it. Rob Bryan, our son, killed
And
him.
Michelle, well, and
And his
Michelle, we
wife.
can't forget mom and dad, both of them.
Terrible. It's just
Yeah, mental
so
health is serious.
is real.
It's real,
Mental
and
illness is
mental
real.
illness. Pardon me. And if you,
It's very upsetting.
I don't know what possibly could have been done to avoid what happened just a couple days, a couple nights ago.
It was so shocking because I always get up early, like I mentioned. I was like, and it happened that night, and John was asleep, and it took everything I had not to wake him and say, "You will not believe what happened." Not a good way to wake up. But whenever things happen like that, I always want John to know right away. Well, I did do that when Kathy Bach was in a hospital, and then
Yeah,
I knew he'd want to do that, and then he texted her, and she got back to him right away.
yeah.
But anyway, what terrible news that happened, and it's hard to get your head around it.
So they are. We just watched the news a little bit about it. California is charging him with 2 counts of first-degree murder. Um, Hello. And obviously, that's
That was something outside. We weren't
that's the
laughing about
bearded
the
trash guy,
yeah, that's
the big green trash can.
gigantic noise outside.
So it's going to be a tough one because obviously, the first thing I think of is, well, anybody that could do that obviously has some mental health issues. So I don't know what's going to come of that, and certainly, I think I've said on the podcast many, many times, I love sparring with Rob Reiner on X, because we could not have been more. Is it diametrically opposed? Is that the word?
Opposed.
Yeah. So, but my God,
Politically.
nothing. Yeah, politically,
No, we
nothing.
would never wish
Something
something
like
like that
this
on
should never ever happen to
ever.
anybody.
Terrible.
And the scar that is going to be left on this family now, because my God, the movies, Rob Reiner, just
He was very
go back,
talented, no
go
doubt.
back to All in the Family. You got All in the Family. Then you got Spinal Tap. Then you
Harry
got
Met Sally
Harry Met Sally. Then, and I forgot, he directed A Few Good Men,
and Princess Diaries.
Princess Bride,
Oh, sorry.
Princess Bride.
Yeah.
But he directed that amazing movie that Tom Cruise and Jack Nicholson were in.
A Few Good Men.
Yeah, A Few Good Men.
I love that movie.
So this guy was an incredible talent, and
Huge
that's
talent.
he should have one day in his late 90s passed away peacefully drinking a pina colada on a beach somewhere.
And
This and then everybody would remember this amazing body of work. And that's gone. Not that the body of work is gone, but this is what people are going to remember. And what a travesty.
yeah, I felt the same way about
And his
Hugh
dad,
Jackman.
Carl, my God, I think Carl's still here.
No.
Is Carl passed? Okay, then
Yeah.
his surrogate uncle Mel Brooks is certainly
Yeah, I think he's
devastated,
still around. Barely, but
devastated,
yeah, Mel Brooks is
devastated
still
by
kicking.
this.
But it's so shocking
So sad.
because for one, it's their son, but also in the manner in which he did it, he just stabbed them to death. It's very upsetting. So anyway, just
So prayers for Rob Reiner's family
yes.
and Michelle Reiner's family to somehow hold their world together. The other kids are here, and I believe it was
Two others.
it was the daughter that turned him in,
Found them.
right? And
Found
found
them
them
and turned him in.
because apparently they'd been in some argument. I don't
And
know.
they're young.
I don't want to
She's
say
young.
stuff.
I don't know how young, but it's not like she's 35 or anything. I mean, she looks all of maybe 22. I don't know her age, but
Oh, really?
it might be 17 to 25, kind of, I think, in that range. But how terrible for any age. But you lose both your parents at the hands of your brother? How do you even deal with that?
Yeah. Yep. So, like Dee Dee said, like I said, wrong, but mental health is important. Mental illness is real.
Real.
So if you've got somebody in your family that is questionable, or if you are
Just be
questionable,
aware.
and I blame, but there's so many people are so medicated now. People are wanting to get people on some form of expensive medication. And I think we've gone,
And John and I don't take anything. I mean, we really don't.
I'm still taking my antibiotics, but
Yeah,
no, we don't
but we
take
really
really
don't
anything.
take any kind of drugs. I mean, a lot of you need to, and that's fine for health reasons. But we are very anti-prescription drugs if we can help it.
Yeah. And when you see a commercial, a lot of times they'll say, may cause
85 side effects.
suicidal
I'm
thoughts
not taking that.
or anger, may cause you anger. So I don't know where the trial is going to go with all that, but it's certainly got to go somewhere into that
Well,
area.
he'll get a break if they think he's got mental health issues, and he clearly does. So he may not, in California is a liberal state, so who knows what happens.
Yeah, but California has a death penalty.
Right, but I don't think
Which
he'll
is-
get that.
yeah,
Because he clearly is mentally disturbed, and if that's the case, they'll probably just keep him locked up. Probably what'll happen.
Well,
And
so-
who knows if he'll even survive that. Oh, it's just terrible. But
So again, prayers and out to the Reiner, excuse me, the Reiner family.
What we have, that we have lovely friends and family and a great life, and we are very thankful for that and thankful for all of you because we have lovely friends and fans. I wouldn't say I have fans, and John has fans.
You do.
But
You've
we
got
have
at least 3 fans,
3. Well, maybe. Yeah,
maybe 7,
maybe 6.
but it's an odd number. No,
6.
it's going to be an odd number.
6?
No, no. I said 7. I said 3. Those are odd numbers.
Okay, somewhere single digit.
9.
And that's okay. Where John has millions of fans, and
No,
he truly
no,
does.
no.
However, some of them are not. So, yeah, sorry, but we know that mental illness is real. Most 99.9% are great. There are a few that are like yelling at me, telling me, stay away from my husband. Telling me.
Oh, yeah.
And I showed John these messages. I'm like, look, I have to deal with this because they're obsessed. We get these people obsessed with John, and in one way or the other, they're weird to dangerous to not dangerous.
No, I'm worried.
Well, you should be. No, we're very aware of that, and it's nothing like what poor Rob Reiner and his wife had to deal with. But we do have folks that should not be around.
And we have very sane folks.
Almost like 99.
Should be around.
99.9%.
Yeah.
But there's that little bitty group that they think they're married to John Schneider.
Well, they may be. It might be the Seahawks, John Schneider. It might be the Toronto Blue Jays, John Schneider.
AI.
It might be
they
Rob's,
get confused.
my friend John Schneider. John Schneider. Could be all of those. Anyway,
I'm married to the Blue Jays coach, according to the internet. According to AI, I was married or.
And you are emotionally unstable? No, what did they say? What was it?
I don't know.
Dealing with, I forget what they said.
I don't know.
Anyway.
It's just crazy. And I have never met him, but we have met the Seahawks general manager. What great guy. Love his wife.
Yep.
Love them. And I was just Didn't I just say yesterday that, they're like people that we just love? They're wonderful.
Yeah, they're really nice people. What was I going to? I was going to get off that subject onto something else, but I don't remember what it was.
It must have been.
Oh, it's hard. It's hard. No, it's not that. It's we're also watching in the news that they've not found any suspect in Rhode Island yet.
Yeah.
Which is what the hell is
It
going
seems a
on?
little botched, that one. Like they, were late to get it together and late to really try to track down this guy. But it's like the chairman and the vice chairman of the college Republicans, and that's clearly looks like it was a target.
That's where the beautiful young Republican leader girl was. Yeah, it's just I don't know what's going on out there. Yeah, I kind of do. I mean, my God, we've got all these people. I am assuming, and maybe that's wrong, but I am assuming that the person that did this is someone who is likely not a documented citizen. I don't know why I think that, but I just do. I mean,
When it happens all the time, it happens to the
15 to 20 million people come in. I'm concerned about if well, I don't go there.
When John and I were just talking about how thankful we are that we're in the Midwest and we're in a small town and people are lovely, and because we have both lived on the coast, we
Yep.
have both lived in New York. I've lived in a city. John has lived in.
I tried to live in the city. I
outskirts.
couldn't do it.
Oh, I loved it. I loved it, but I don't want to go back now. I mean, we talked about that. John went to his concert. We went into the live stream, which was a huge success. Thank you for.
Oh, and we're going to make that
watching.
available. We're going to make. I'm going to edit some of that together, and then we're going to put that up on Cineflix. We'll put a link. I don't have it ready yet, but we're going to put that up on Cineflix, DOD, so you can watch it too in case you missed the live stream. And it will cost something, but not much. Like $4.99 or something, and so that people can watch it because it was a lot of fun.
And we get asked that a lot because a lot of folks, it's not like they can just jet set to New York or LA or wherever.
Or Lebanon, Tennessee. Neither do we because we're driving.
But Lebanon, Tennessee is probably close to a lot of folks that we know, so we hope you come. Again, it's our Christmas party, so try to make it. It's gonna be fun.
We're going to sing some fun songs, and somebody requested that I do Katie's Christmas card, so I've learned that song again. I'm going to sing it with the track.
Sing a line of that? I don't know what that is.
There's no place like home for Christmas. There's no better feeling I know. With presents round the tree and your whole family. Now Christmas can be Christmas 'cause everybody's home. It's a wonderful little story about a divorced couple whose daughter sends two Christmas cards out, one to dad and one to mom, as if they were from the other person, saying Christmas won't be Christmas if you're
Trying to
not
get
coming
them
home.
back together.
Yeah, yeah. And she smiled as she thought of those two Christmas cards she mailed just yesterday. So it's a great little song. Fred Noblock, I think, wrote that. It was on my Merry Christmas, Baby. It's on that album, but it was also on my White Christmas album from 1981.
I'm telling you,
Way back in 1981.
you're the Christmas guy. And I love, love, love. Have a holly jolly Christmas.
Oh,
But, since now it's been used for our Sled Saga video.
our Sled Saga. That's funny. The Sled Saga.
So, yeah. And now it's like in my head. I mean, that to me is the Christmas song of the year. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And it's John doing it. And it's such a good version. And I saw
Larry Hall did all the music.
Oh, it's so good. Larry Hall is so talented. But this is a guy says, "Oh, this is the best version ever of this song. I just bought it on iTunes or whatever."
Oh, Holly Jolly Christmas.
Your
Nice.
version.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. And that's Burl Ives, of course, that is singing it on Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
You do it like really.
Yeah, kind of like American Bandstand.
But,
But that was Larry. Larry did all the arrangements, and they are just
I love
spectacular.
your Christmas music because of Larry Hall. I mean, and you're great, but that makes it even more fun. He's really talented. Ho, ho, the mistletoe. But you all just heard that. You all just heard and saw that video, so you know what I'm talking about. It's so good.
I know what I'm going to get. Good. Excellent. Ha.
What happened?
I had a thought.
You had one of those bubbles above
Didn't
your
you see
head.
it? Didn't you see it?
I did. I saw the
I had a
bubble.
thought.
I bought.
Well, I'm not going to say anything about it because it'll spoil
Surprised.
I think, yeah, I
It's
think
cool
you'll
in here.
agree
I
with
don't
doing
think our
that.
heat is working up here.
I wouldn't say
The
it's
doors
cold, but I
open
don't
now.
think.
I but I but it's warm on the second floor.
I'll go check the other fuses. What else is going on in the world?
Have holly
Jolly
jolly
Christmas.
Christmas. Well, I will tell you that we just looked at the map yesterday for the 50-state tour. So here's kind of how that's going.
Well, I worked on it a little bit yesterday.
Yeah. So basically, we will hit the 50 states before 4th of July. But what the government and others are doing, a lot of them are starting on that date, and we get that. But we wanted to be ahead of the game and get songs and videos of all the 50 states, and then we're putting together the documentary. So we have up until July 4th, which we're halfway there, 6 months,
Yep.
another 6 months, and we're just about halfway through the country. So we're doing well. So after 4th of July, at some point, we will have your masterpiece done,
Yeah.
the
Yes.
documentary, where we've touched every state. John did some music, even if just humming Happy Birthday America, Happy Birthday to You. But it's really good. I mean, the rough footage is excellent. You're going to love it. So we'll have to figure out a name for it.
I think Happy Birthday America.
Why not? That's so smart.
Because it's hard to spell Sester Centennial.
Yeah, it is. Sister Centennial. But we will by July 4th, whenever a lot of folks are just starting the celebration, but we thought we would do it the year before, leading up to the birthday. So we'll get through the 50 states, and then after 4th of July, at some point, we will release a
It'll be,
documentary.
well, I think we're going to release them. You were talking about 5,
No, I was talking about 10.
10, 10 that are 5
states.
states. Okay, not
But it can
5 that are
change
10
a little
states.
bit. But bottom line is, in the end, we're going to have a full documentary. I've not heard a word about anyone else doing this. So I
Right.
think it's really cool.
So it's going to be fun, and I was looking at it again yesterday, and I'm excited about it.
But I got the map out, saw where we have, so where we're going to have to really hustle next spring is in the Plain States.
Yeah, well, but we'll do all that at once. We'll go out in the motorhome, and we'll just say, okay, we're going to take
Like North Dakota, Montana,
We're going to take 2 or 3 weeks and go through all of that.
Minnesota when it's warmer. But this winter, we'll go the southern route.
That's
That'll
right.
be
So
great.
we can play some golf.
That's true.
Want to play some golf?
Oh, the mistletoe.
Hung where you can see. What was I going to talk about? Darn it. What else is going on in the news?
Jolly Christmas.
What else is going on in the news? We were just watching.
Oh,
There's
by
still
golly.
people. There's still people who are against keeping non-documented citizens from voting. So there are people who feel that illegal aliens should have the right to vote and should have
That's
the
insanity.
right to health care. And
That's insanity.
I don't understand. Somebody please give me a slightly legitimate argument why we, the taxpayers of this country, should carry the burden of illegal aliens' health care or lodging or or anything. Tell me why. I would really like to know, because obviously there's some people who feel that is absolutely legitimate.
It's all about the votes. It's all about the Democrats give them free goodies and they vote for them. That's all. Nothing more.
No, I know, but there are people, I understand that. That's a relationship between the Democrat and the illegal. But what about the legal people who are among the tax base, who is ultimately going to be paying for all this free stuff? How do you justify that? I don't understand it.
Well, go to New York and ask the people who voted for Mondami.
Well, they're all the young people, and they
Just don't get it. Well, but that's what I mean. They would support that. Oh yeah, let anybody vote. Free world, free country, free
No,
love.
but these
whatever.
are, yeah. I just don't. I don't.
They don't think. They don't think.
Well, but somehow they've been told, because people
Of
aren't
course they've been
people
told.
aren't stupid. People aren't cavalier about it.
They
Somehow,
indoctrinated the young people. Now the older people, I don't get it all.
But do you
You
think
should
they
know better.
realize that they are the ones who are paying for this free stuff, or do they?
Oh, in New York, I think they're going to find out.
Yeah, but I think they don't realize that right now.
I think they will.
I think they think, oh, it's just the rich. Well, where's the line between when do you become rich, by the way? And I laugh my ass off when I see Bernie Sanders and what's the clown in California?
AOC,
Gavin Newsom
Newsom.
talking about, oh, the Trump administration is all about the wealthy. It's got nothing to do with the working class like us. Really, Gavin Newsom?
He is so
You're
good.
part of the working class? Really, Bernie Sanders? You know, you are so in tune with minimum wage folks. You're so in tune with folks that are really, and yet there are people who will listen to that and they go, yeah, oh yeah, Bernie's right. Oh, AOC is right. No, my God, AOC was a bartender that now has what in the banks? I mean, allegedly, I don't know, $50 million in the bank or something. This person got rich off of pulling the wool over your eyes, our collective eyes, or at least trying to. And they're clamoring about that Donald Trump is all about the billionaires. Well, no, he absolutely is not. You are. You got to stop. Well, it's somehow it's working. You got to stop saying this is a tomato, and people somehow. But no, it's a tomato. I know I drink coffee out of it, but it's a tomato. It's a tomato.
It's a tomato.
I just don't get it.
This is a grape.
I don't get it. Oh no, that's apple juice.
It's grape juice.
Well, that's actually arguably true.
It is.
It is grape juice.
We got it at Madtown Liquors. Sorry, I always.
Madtown Liquor.
So
Right.
yeah.
We only have like 3 minutes left because we showed that video. So what else do you want to talk about that's fun and nice? What are you going to do for Christmas?
Yeah. What do you?
What are you doing for Christmas? Hope you have wonderful plans. What do you eat? What's your favorite Christmas food?
I like mashed potatoes and gravy, and bread and butter, and wine, and I'm good. Or champagne. Now I do like for the holidays to start with champagne.
Soup.
John and I are all about soup. We like to start our meal with soup when it's cold, don't we, honey?
I would start a meal with soup any time of the year, but when it's cold, I love it.
And we've got great places in
Oh
Madison.
my goodness.
They do great soup. Mad Love. For
Mad
one.
Love, we did what was that soup? Oh,
So
it
good.
was a fish chowder.
We may go if we don't
Seafood
go to Nashville,
chowder.
If we don't go to Nashville tonight, we're going to go to Mad Love.
We had a seafood chowder there. And then yesterday we had what was that? Broccoli. Well, we went to the same restaurant twice.
Yeah. They're great with soup. Right on Main, they do great
Right
soup.
on Main. Got our little spot there in the back. But in the afternoon, or as she may say, the afternoon, insurance, umbrella.
I do say it that way. You say umbrella?
Umbrella.
And I say umbrella.
Yeah, we had
Insurance. So will you say that
we
again?
had a broccoli cheddar
Broccoli
potato.
cheddar. So good.
Oh, hearty soup, hearty har.
We love
And
soup.
then we had split pea and ham last night. That's
Yummy.
always been one of my favorite soups.
I love it.
But I like. What is your favorite soup?
It's not that common. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got love in my tummy, and I feel like I'm loving you. I love you so much.
What is
I can't get enough to eat, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Who loves to love
Pray
you?
for me.
Hey, you know what? We have fun every day, and that is a big deal. That's why, we're like never sick. He has injured fingers, but we're not sick. When
Yes.
was the last time we were sick?
Acorns. I'm still trying to think of the soup.
John is like blowing his nose, but
Acorn
now
squash. No, what is the sweet squash?
butters.
Butternut squash soup. Love that. Love.
I just love a great chowder.
Yep. Clam chowder's
good.
great. We love it. So anyway.
In Rivertown, Joe makes a great seafood or.
We've had that too. Rivertown
chowder.
is right over there.
Yeah,
Right over there.
We like
Great.
that too.
It's the time of the season for soup. Anyway, we love soup. I think that's my favorite part. I was going to say the turkey and the dressing, but I
That's
think
Thanksgiving. It's more of a ham thing for Christmas or kind of whatever. Christmas is kind of whatever. Where Thanksgiving, you better have some turkey. You better have some dressing.
Do you like the cranberry sauce that is all mixed
I know
up
what you're
with
gonna
cranberries,
say.
or do you like the one that comes out of the
Well, I know you like.
out of the can. It goes. Which one? I can't do it with my right hand.
I know
Yeah.
you like it out of the can, no doubt
I
about
do.
it.
I like to see the shape of the can on my, because then you can slice it and make a sandwich.
Oh, God. Here we are again.
Oh, it's
You
so
talk
good, and
about
you
that
can dunk it
sandwich.
in your
And like,
butternut squash soup.
ew.
Oh, you were dunking bread. We sopped that soup up
Not
last night.
with cranberry sauce in the bread and doing it. No, with bread,
You don't
yes.
know what you're missing.
Bread and butter dipped in soup. That's the best.
Doo-dah.
We love that.
Bread and butter dipped in soup.
And we
Well,
and before we go, it's Christmas time, so
I think they got that impression.
support your local restaurants, your local businesses, and we try
Oh,
to be generous that time of year.
now's also a good time. Tip your waiters and waitresses, tip your bartenders, tip your folks you come in contact with. Uh-oh, reconnecting.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, I think it's fine. But here's something you should do. I think you should do this. If you have a Goodwill in your area, and who doesn't, go through your stuff. And because there's some folks out there that don't have coats, there's some folks out there that don't have blankets, and we're in favor of anyway. If you have excess of anything, socks, a sweater, something, consider bringing a carload or just a bag to Goodwill. Bring a sweater to Goodwill.
We visit Goodwill a lot.
Yeah, we do, and it's right up the hill here.
And we're trying to make a donation to the school for some art supplies. We're going to do that too.
Yep, we're going to do that too.
So it is the season for giving.
Yeah, and doesn't mean you have to go out and buy something and give it to somebody. There's nothing wrong with saying, "Hey,
Re-gifting.
here's regifting." There's nothing wrong with saying, "Hey, I don't need this coat, and I think maybe you do." You live in St. Paul, Minnesota, and you don't have a coat. You need a coat.
Oh my gosh, honey, grab those quilts.
Oh, yes.
Almost forgot.
Here.
Goodness. Sue Bassett, who's a friend.
Thank you, Sue.
And can you believe this? She made these for us. And what did we do with them last night?
We slept under them last
We
night
used them.
because we don't think the heater's
I
working.
think the heater's kind
We'll
of.
deal with that.
Yeah, we'll deal with that. Steinhardt's is great. We had the problem in the basement when John hurt his fingers. But now, since we have so many floors, it's a little bit of a different system. But look how beautiful these quilts are.
Handmade
And the
quilts are
inside-
gorgeous. My mom used to quilt, so I understand.
The inside, I love that
I
about
went into this. It's beautiful.
Yeah. And
Beautiful,
then
beautiful.
Sue, see? Friendship and flowers. What does yours say, honey? Sue Bassett.
We don't have time for me to find
Yeah,
it.
you do.
No.
It's right there in the corner. And yours is red, white, and blue.
There are four
I love
corners and it's
Francine.
folded up. No,
We've got to say thank you. Don't be bothered.
we just did say thank you.
I know.
I can't find
That's
it.
gorgeous. Here, look one more time. It's one more fold.
No.
I don't see it. Anyway, but very sweet Sue. And she did this homemade. Now, I don't know, you probably don't say quilts are homemade, but they are. It's so
Yeah,
cool.
she's
I love
a
it.
quilter. It's beautiful.
Thank you
And
so
thank you for
much,
that.
Sue.
All right, folks.
Very
That's
sweet.
all we have time for. We hope you have a wonderful,
The next
wonderful.
show is on Christmas.
Oh, that's right. We're going to do. Oh my gosh, that's right. It
Yeah.
is. Anyhow, this has been Drinks with Dee Dee.
And John.
That's me.
We love you all.
Love
Merry
you.
Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Merry pre-Christmas week. And then next week it is Christmas Day. So tune in. Love you.
Merry Christmas.